All right, so welcome to our next YouTube video. Yes, that is a 2005 Dodge Neon SRT4. You remember these cars? They made them in 2003, 4, and 5. I actually had an ex-girlfriend who bought this car, exact car, not exact, but red like this one, for her ex-boyfriend, and it was being repoed. So this car I actually just picked up 1 week ago on a Sunday from Iowa. It was transported here. This is a 4-owner car, and it only has 78,000 original miles. Now, the car has been painted. The rims have been painted white, kind of like the white on the red. What do you think? Comment below. The taillights have been changed. And also the headlights have been changed, as you can see here. And they also did oil catch can, intake. They painted the valve cover. They put on the red hose here for the coolant, strap bar in the front and back. I put this on right now because we do have a check engine light and a little bit of a boost leak. And this hood is not OEM. I don't even see the windshield wiper sprayers, and I'm pretty sure that's an OEM thing. So this is a fiberglass hood, and it's in not the best shape. And then I installed also these struts, the black lug nuts, something super simple. And in today's video, we're gonna be installing some more. Like, I have these seats because this car comes with, I didn't even know this was a thing, fat boy seats. Yes, you heard that correct. Fat boy seats. This here is going to be a airbag seat that came as an option with this Neon. And let me show you this. So within here, I have the original sticker of this vehicle. My daughter, she actually was in the car and she was going to the glove compartment, and check this out. We have the original freaking window sticker of this car. Look at that freaking patina, huh? Oh my God. Try not to rip it over here. All right, check this out. Original sticker, 23,230. And it has some additional things. See, the Kicker SRT audio system, a whopping $795. What else do you have? So you have side airbags was an option of $390, and then the power sunroof was $750. So this is a sunroof car. So those are some additional options. 23,230. So interesting. And then the wheels, fog lamps, all the other goodies on it. Original price started at $20,700. So 22 in city, 30 on the highway. And this is so cool. 2005 Dodge Neon SRT4. So I'm learning a lot actually with you as we film this YouTube video. So I wanted to start this off because this video is going to come with this car. That's correct. Eventually this car will come for sale. And it will be something that I want to document as far as going through this car and getting it all up to speed. So in today's video, we are going to be doing brakes. I have drilled and slotted new brakes with ceramic pads. We're going to be going over coilovers. We're going to be going over seats. And what else do I have? Yeah, unfortunately, some rust. There is some rust underneath this car, and I'm going through all of the rust. So I took off every single tire, went back to front because these tires are better. These need to be replaced as well. Just have some more tread here. It does have a high idling issue, so we're going to figure out what's going on with the high idle. It says probably because it's a boost leak, but right now, starting this video, it's going to be in multiple parts. We're going to do the seats because I wanted the SRT seats, the bucket seats, and it came with the side airbag seats, which is cool. It's an option. I might keep it, so when I eventually sell the car, we'll have that. But it does have both of the keys, which is cool, right? It's only a 4-owner car, and the last owner only had the car for 2 years. So I think the owners before must have had this car for quite a long time. It does not have the back piece here, which I could probably buy as far as they have like the insulation carpet, which is cleaner. There's the original Kicker freaking sub. Now, it doesn't work I gotta find out why and what's going on with that. And then here are the coilovers. So we're going red, all four, so they match up and they're clean and look like the same color as the car. So that's what we're going over in the video. Stay tuned, and you're gonna wanna stay into the end because this car is gonna, more videos as they come out. We're gonna be doing power modifications, all the things. I'm gonna drop it probably about an inch in the front, 1.5 to 2 inches in the rear. If you can see how the quarter kind of sticks out, it's hard to see on video, but this sticks out pretty good, which the tire can tuck in pretty nicely, which should be good. Let's see if we get any rubs with that. And then, yeah, the rust, there is some rust right here. You can kind of barely see on camera. I don't even know if you can see it. It's really hard to see the rust, but there is some rust behind the paint. So eventually we'll be painting the car, maybe big turbo, additional power. I might even drop this off to SRT Auto Works in Phoenix. They started off with SRT4s. Now they do Ram TRXs and SRT8s and stuff like that. So, and if you're new to the channel, I also do have a Ram TRX. So my wife's Honda Santa Fe. We have the Dodge Neon. And at the shop is my 2016 Nissan GTR with $55,000 worth of upgrades and Gucci interior and all the things. So, all right, let's get the seats going. I just got the brackets. So those brackets need to get put in. So I'm gonna do the brackets right now. I'm probably gonna do the other seat right now, get the bracket, everything set up, get the seat in, and then see what I can do. The only problem is that the rear bolts aren't going to fit so well. So if I bring this back, the rear bolts, as you can see there, it's, I'll have to show you on the other bracket. It's a tight fit, but let's get this going here, shall we? Well, that's Shadow. She loves the box. She's like 17 weeks right now. My wife's kitten. So here's gonna be the brackets. There's that bracket, and there's this bracket, and then this is gonna be the seat with the slider. So we are going to mount this onto the seat, and then I have the other two seats in there, and that's Jordan, and she's having too much fun with Shadow in the box. Here's the hardware. Let's get it mounted. All right, so there's gonna be the seat mount. So you get the seats, and the seats come with the sliders. The slider is gonna be underneath the bracket. This bracket is what mounts the seat to the slider to the car. Problem is that this, I don't have very much room, and now on top of it, putting this bolt here, which is not like ideal, because I gotta fit the bolt through here and up in, and it's pretty long. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I need to go get some tools to tighten up these bolts. All right, so we have a half for the bolt nut for the bracket. This is what I was talking about. So if I'm gonna go here, it's too long. It's not gonna work. It almost fits. Like if I go this way, it's whatever. But the problem is this needs to slide up underneath, and it has to go in between these two pieces and parts. I can't go even through here. Well, technically I can, but it's not gonna be long enough to go through here and here, and plus this needs to go through the bracket. So I don't know, either make the hole a little bit bigger. I really don't want to cut the tip off, or I may have to just go by the same. But if it's like shorter, I mean, we don't really need that much thread. And as you can see, the rust, yeah, I'll show you the bottom of the car. That's an indication of the rust. Iowa car, high humidity. What can you do? Well, I guess this is how I'm gonna have to hold the bolt. Jeez Louise, talk about tight spaces. All right, we ran into an issue. So, in order to put the bolts here, I have to slide the whole piece forward, and then underneath here, I have to put the bolt in, and I need to like hold it. I found out that this needs to be flipped, and I have to try to get it into the groove right there, and that's why I got the flathead screwdrivers. And this is turning into a nightmare. So finger crossed, because this has to go up enough And it has to have enough space in between here to have the latch unlock to slide the seat forward or back. So aftermarket application for these seats hasn't been the funnest. It's a learning process, but step by step, little by little, we're figuring it out. All right, that took a good hour, okay? Just saved you a ton of time. Now, when you buy the brackets, you see that right there? You gotta put that on, that's a spacer. And then after you get the spacer on there, you can put on the bracket. And then after that, this needs to be with this angle, as smooth to the seat as possible. So it gives you play. See right there? About a 1/2 inch of play. So I can pull this up and then it releases and then this can slide. So this is done. Now I have to do that one. The only thing that sucks is I am shy one spacer. All right, so you take the brackets. This is the way they face. This is a connecting piece. This goes here in between. You gotta get these lined up first. You gotta put the spacer, then you gotta put this on top. Gotta make sure that it lines up on both sides. This side you can't even see, but we'll double check and make sure it's good. Best thing to do is tighten it up, not too tight. Push this down, slide it like this, push it down, slide it, keep pushing it. And then that way I can get to the marker to make sure it's lined up right here. Let's see. There it is, lined up, good to go. All right, we're at the home stretch with these seats, mounting brackets, everything's good. I have a couple things I need to get before, and I'm gonna give you all cold start up here soon. So I need 4 of these, and we're gonna go short where the rest is how short we're gonna go, because this obviously hangs out the back of the car. And then I need this so I can get those seat belts off. So I'm gonna get that. And then this car does have some rust, so I'll be going over that. And it was repainted too, so like I'm always like looking at stuff like to see, you know, how things look. Like all these strips are gonna be replaced. Looking here, you can see that like they did a so-so job. Like they could have took all this off, but instead they didn't. And so now we have like, is that paint? Or is that actually a part of the rubber? I guess it looks like it's part of the rubber. So I'll be cleaning all that up. Sunroof, everything works good there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually put the original but upgraded kicker system in here because it's on the window sticker. And should have the brakes today. It's Friday, so a couple days later when I started filming. So let's go to Orchard, get a couple of these supplies, and then work on the car and get you the cold start up. All right, so we figured it out. Got the bolt on there, and for the seatbelt mechanism, rails, everything's good. So time to put it in the car. All right, so we're hand tightening it here to try to get it just right. Holy cow. All right, we got one seat in, bro. We're getting cooled off real quick. It's 104 in Arizona, bro. All right, so it drives pretty solid even though it has a check engine light. You hear it? It's about to like die on us over here. Give it a couple revs, bro. We'll let Jonathan drive it. I want to try the seat out, bro. Oh damn, this feels way more cozy. All right. For a neon, bro, it's crazy, bro. Like I can't believe it's a neon. A little blow off. I think that's all stock. Chirp the tires a little bit. I rotated the tires. I love the blue and the gauges. It's pretty sick. I'm gonna change this out too. I mean, the seatbelt right here is a little high. Yeah. It's a little high. Can't really see. It's too dark, but. All right, those are the new. These the old. We're doing a pickup test. See what's up. Oh yeah. Lighter? Yeah? Big difference. Yeah, I think I like the integration. How everything's integrated more with that. This one's cool, but it just reminds me of like a normal Neon. This doesn't do the car justice, even with the side airbags. All right, last set of seats, and then we'll be good to go. All right, cheers, top of the morning. So today we are going to, it's a new day, give you a cold startup. So turn this damn light on. So we're gonna get you a cold startup on the car, and we are gonna be doing the rear, starting with the rear. We're gonna do the brakes and the struts. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's already hot in Arizona, man. Time of the filming of this video, good old August 9th. A little humid, but it's all good. I'm ready to sweat it out. So far, this is all of the crap that has come off the bottom of the car. So all this will be getting taken care of a little bit later. I think what we'll probably do is bust out the power washer today. Get some power washing going on the car underneath, and the seats are in. I think that looks pretty sick. Let's go. More aggressive. We're gonna do black there on the grill. So where the grill is already black, we're gonna do the red cross and carry that to black. I already like the idea too of doing black where on the left and right side of the SRT Viper logo. Do that as well, black. And then yesterday I was already starting to put on the black cornering lights. Let me get some double-sized sticky tape and check the bulb before I finish it up. That's what it looks like there. And this is what it looks like there. Also, I have the original window sticker for this car, and I'm gonna laminate it today. I'm gonna show that all to you. And then I also have 2 keys, original. Let's start this thing up. Oh, this is the car you want to see started. Hold on. I had to get this thing out of the way. There's the parts. It's going to be the rear strut, shock, strut, tower, the whole 9 all together. And then there's your rear brake, rotor, and also the pads. So the car is pretty bouncy. I mean, you could literally just like, it bounces a little too much. So especially if you're doing power mods, you want to make sure this is good. So we are gonna jack up the rear. Also the hood is toasted. These gaps, way too big. This gap doesn't match this gap, and this side is lower than this side. It's not flush. So something happened in the front end. I think it said on the Carfax that there was an accident. I think it was the front. And so that's definitely, and then like you keep looking at the car. I didn't even see that before. A little hole. So all this stuff is gonna be taken care of. And then you can see, look at this overspray, bro. It's just ridiculous. I started to sand it. And then you can see overspray here. And then where's the original black SRT4 symbol there. So the hood's coming in. We're gonna go carbon fiber hood. I'm gonna wrap the top carbon fiber in the trunk as well. So, and then we also need to get all of the weather stripping. So weather stripping needs to come in. This needs to come in, be done. And then I don't understand why these rocker panels are starting to come out a bit. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, look at that. As soon as I saw this come off the truck, I was like, dude, this is no bueno. What is going on? Someone tried to fix this hood. It looks like it's fiberglass hood. I don't know if that's an OEM option or not, and I also don't see where the sprayers are. There's supposed to be sprayers for the front windshield. That's not there either. So what happens, you get a car that's 21 years old. So overall, yeah, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong. But as soon as you start getting closer, you're like, okay, needs this, needs that. but we're getting it done. All right, here's our setup. Everything's done, everything's set up properly. Just gotta get another jack stand for the other side. I just put in a new blue light for underneath the trunk. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna clean everything up. After everything's cleaned up, so that's gonna all be nice and clean, which is gonna be great. You can see there's some rust right there. That's all gonna be nice and clean, which is gonna be great. And then I'm gonna go through, get a bucket, water. I got the buckets up there. Got the scrubbers right here. And I have all of been utilizing this for any rust, which has been great. And then I also have this for busting bolts. I got black paint to touch up anything with black paint. And I also have brake clean as well in WD-40. So I wanna make sure that I don't just change parts, but clean things up. One of the reasons why I honestly didn't wanna take this to a shop is that they're not gonna clean anything up. And if I'm gonna have everything apart, it's getting cleaned. All right, so with this being an Iowa car, and I sound a little different because got a mask on, rust comes up. So I don't care about any of that, but I do care about bolts. So I got this over here. Started going through it. I'm gonna show you a little bit of the underneath so you can see what we got going on with rust. There is some rust here. I'm gonna go through all of this. It's gonna be like brand new. I'm not even worried about it at all. Just wanna be full transparent with what it looks like. And when I'm done, you won't even tell the difference. I'm also gonna put it in the Flex Seal, so that way we won't ever have to deal with this again. This can make people real scared, or you could be optimized. Somebody's freaking place here in Arizona. Or you could be optimistic and just go for it. So we're gonna see if we can break these bolts. And we're gonna start off with the, like, look at this. Fucking crazy, dude. It's like, it wasn't a flood car, so I have no idea how some of that came up, but we're gonna use this, spray the bolts, and then we're gonna break them. So, and there's a couple things that we gotta do. 1, 2, there's another one here, 3, and then we gotta break this one right here too. So I gotta get that. I'm just gonna spray this just because I'm gonna get some lubricant on there as well. All right, check that out. Looking way cleaner. Working on the caliper next. I'm gonna paint that. Hope I have some red caliper paint. I think I do. Should be good. And then over here, you can see the difference. Mainly all you can see is basically the rotor, but I mean, look at that. Pretty nasty. So I kind of like this. It's fun cleaning this all up. All right, we're gonna get this on after we get the bolts loosened and we get the strut installed. All right, so I got it out. First time getting a strut out. Now let's put the new stuff in, shall we? Let's go. All right, cleaned up all the rest. Did some new Flex Seal, let it dry, strut goes in. All right, so it's been about 4 hours plus, 1.5 hours for the back, I said. Jonathan came by, check this out. Ratchet strap for the win, man. So everything's cleaned up, looks really good. And then we got the top in there as well, as you can see. We're gonna get the sway bar in there. I already cleaned that up. After we get the other side in, struts out of here too. We've already cleaned up there as well. Everything's good to go. So I feel like we could probably just use that ratchet strap, keep it there, and get the other side in too, huh?
Yeah.
There's no reason to even move it.
Yeah, I just need to pop these bolts all the way in.
You just got to be careful with the bottom of that hub. Bending a little bit might rub against the brake caliper. Yeah, no big deal. Just for, we'll have to pound it out a little bit, but just looking at that. Cool. No, this is great. Fantastic. We're good, but look at that. Strut, brakes. Got the sway bar cleaned up. That's the top. Looking pretty good. Now we got this one in. Now we just got to do the brakes and then lower swing arm, sway bar, and then we're good. That's it. Both are done. We're just going to tighten up. So what do you got to do?
Just check the these nuts. Make sure they're tight.
That's what she said. Check these nuts. Hard to get that in there just right. So that's how. So that keeps everything snug, okay? So if you want to go up or down, we would adjust those, right? Got it. Okay. We're gonna test and see what the ride height looks like. I have a feeling it's gonna be perfect. We'll see. Now the fronts aren't done yet. It's 4 o'clock. Back took us, I started at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 hours for struts, cleaning rust, polishing the top sway bar, getting the brakes in. And this guy came in 5 hours ago. It's Jonathan. All right. Drop down. All right, so we're gonna drop it down and see what it looks like. Nice and slow. Well, looks like we still have that coming too. There we go.
Whoa! Why did it do that to the garage?
Because it was on the front part. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. What do you think? That looks sick. I think that tucks nicely. That looks a lot better. What do you think? Comment below. All right, boys. Check out what we got. Boom! We got the new steering wheel, and this steering wheel is going to be installed now. I have all the parts that I need, and I'm going through the process. I just unplugged the battery. This is another day. Look what we got. SRT4, boy. I know a couple people hit me up. They said, why don't you do a freaking I instead of a Y? Could always change it up, but it was last minute. I did it super quick. So let's get this out. This is before, I'll show you the after. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap this like my other two cars, the TRX and the GTR. All right, there it is. Wrapped. All right, we got it off. There's the old one. That bolt, man, took a minute to break away, and then I used the breakaway stuff, as you can see down here, to lube stuff up. It did not want to come off. There's the new one, and then there's the wrap center. Let's put it on. There it is. Look at that. That is freaking sick. All right, I'm just missing one bolt for the airbag, but outside of that, we're good to go. It looks great. Super grateful. Oh yeah, and I'll tag the guy on screen who built this. This is from Guadalajara, Mexico. Gentleman did this for me, which is super dope. All right, we're back. We are back. Okay, SRT4. Gotta do the front brakes and also the front calipers. Now, coilovers. Now, we found out that the back coilovers did not do a alignment yet, is actually touching the shocks. Let me show you. See if we can show you. Take a look at this. Underneath, if you can see it, look up here. I don't know if you can see it, but basically up in here, can't really see it much, but it's rubbing against the shock. So, a horrible angle. All right, so that's where it was rubbing right there. I think we might get lucky because I loosened up the bolt and there's a lot of play in and out with this. So I'm just gonna bring it forward as much as I possibly can. You can see there's a little bit of space right there, and that might be enough. So then I also could potentially put washers or a spacer here too. So don't want to go too crazy with the suspension. I want to leave everything as is and just obviously change out the coilovers and the brakes. All right, I got everything off on the brakes, and definitely some rust. So I sprayed it down, and I'm using the wire wheel to clean it all up, and then basically gonna take out the strut now. Let's go. There we have it. Hole. It's free, baby, it's free. Gotta check inside, see about the rust, clean that up a little bit. I can even spray that in, which I'll probably do. And then you can see too, like, it's not the best, but it'll be fine. And then stock strut, everything's right there. So we're gonna come over here and we're gonna get the Flex Seal underneath. Better just to have it you know, be taken care of. We'll put a rag up there to cover up the hole, just a paper towel, and then we'll clean up everything with the wire wheel. All right, there it is. I got majority of it painted. I got clear Flex Fuel. So Flex Fuel, that's hilarious. Flex Seal. So I cleaned this up, cleaned everything up for the most part. You know, there's obviously you can see that it's still not perfect. I mean, this hub can be replaced, not a big deal. Lower arm's fine. This is fine. I'm gonna repaint this after I get everything back together, and I painted that so it looks a lot better. And yeah, I can go further in, but we're gonna go ahead and put in the strut. Let's go. That looks super good. Let's go. All right, moment of truth. See, the cool thing about a car that has a lot of grit, grime, rust, look at all that. Weight savings, bro. Look at that. Super clean. All right, put the tire on. Looks pretty tucked. It does not look like it extends like the other side does. So, saving the other side for tomorrow, probably evening, and then I'll take the car in for alignment on Monday. Well, I don't think the fitment could be any more tucked. Question is, I'm gonna get inside rubbing, and I don't even know unless I could freaking get underneath and test it. Let's see. Man, that is low. Wow, super low. And the biggest thing is, you're gonna get rubbing up there is the question. All right, fourth day now? Like fourth day. All right, so we're gonna finish up this side, and we're gonna be going underneath to clean some more of the underneath. I'll show that to you here in a second. This side is done, as you saw. I have a little bit of an issue with the guider piece. That's causing a little bit of issue with rubbing against the rotor, but no big deal. And my father-in-law, who passed on a little while back, Jimmy, I got this from his house. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much, Jimmy. This is what we need to clean up everything. This is what's going in, and the rest of the brakes. So after this is all done, we're gonna take this to the alignment shop. So I'll do another video, part 2 of the alignment, how it drives, all that type of stuff. I'll probably give you like a quick little driving clip at the end of this video, not to leave you hanging. And then the next one will come out, and then I'll get the driving clip and suspension and rev, cold startup, all that type of stuff, which you did see a bit of a cold startup already here. Super excited to get this side done, get the alignment done, and then we're gonna go to SRT Auto Works. Links are down below if you haven't heard about them. They are a pretty well-known shop. All right, it's looking good, man. So clean up a bunch of underneath and had tighten up the wing, and then we're putting the dynamat in the back. Put this piece right here, get it all cleaned up. So the wing's tight, the back's gonna be tight for like the sub. There'll be like less rattling. Cleaning up all the weather stripping as well. There's still a little bit of cracking down here, but it looks way better. There it is down there. And just going through the hole underneath. This is good. No more issues. Rubbing. There's a little bit of rust, but that's just surface rust, no big deal. Cleaning it up right now. And then we're gonna probably take this out to get it power washed and cleaned professionally underneath. And what is that, the bee blasting or what have you? So Jonathan to the rescue. He's showing me how we can raise the car up. It was real tucked, pretty up in the wheel well. So, I mean, it looks super clean. That's cool. So,
Just make sure these are tight.
for the new owner, y'all gonna have freaking car dialed in. That's sick.
It's this way.
All good. Front and rear brakes, coilovers. A lot of the rust has been cleaned up. There is some rust underneath. Sounds good. It has that high rev, you can hear it. So that's gonna be SRT Auto Works. We're gonna get the alignment, and then we're gonna go get the new tires. That looks good though. That's sick. The whistle sounds great. Real good. All right. Hey, red's in the red car. Oh, look at that. problem.